What's up, guys? This is Kevin McKee with ThousandAir.com, and today I'm going to teach you what a Roth IRA is. We're going to go quick, so keep up. Roth IRA is a retirement account that is really awesome. Faux show. Okay, not really. A Roth IRA, Roth is the name of a politician, and an IRA is an individual retirement account. Okay, now that we all get that, let's move on. Let's talk about investing. Okay. What do you have to do to invest? Well, there's really 3 steps. The first is you have to make some money, okay? Pretty simple. The second, you have to invest it, like in this box, okay? Now, what is in this box? That's a great question. It can be anything. You can invest in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, money market accounts, treasury bills, CDs, and more. You can even do a savings account. It doesn't really matter. You can invest wherever you want, wherever your money is going to earn some interest, okay? So, when you put money in there, you put a little bit in, and it has little money babies. This is interest. And then you put more in, and you have bigger money babies, and this is going to keep growing and growing until you're rich, okay? Last step, take the money out of wherever you invested it and spend it. Maybe you like buying boats. Maybe you like donuts with sprinkles. I don't care what you buy, it's your money. Well, there's one person who does care, and that's Uncle Sam. The government. He wants your money. He wants as much of your money as you're willing to let him take. So what's he going to do? He's going to tax you when you make the money. That's called income tax. He's going to tax you when the money grows. That's capital gains tax. And this doesn't just happen once. Every year as you get gains on your interest, he's going to take more. Let me show you how that works. We'll put him there. Let's say you made $6,600. Great. Well, he wants his income tax. So now that's down to $5,000 at 25% if you are in the 25% tax bracket, which the average American is. Now you get interest on this $5,000. Let's say the interest is 10%. You can get that in the stock market. Okay, 10% of $5,000, $500. Well, he wants capital gains tax now, so you're $375. He takes that. Now he's going to move back here. You're at $6,600 again. He takes his income tax, $5,000. He takes that, and then he's going to move back to here, and your interest is $1,038. He takes his share, and $778. You can keep getting interest in here. He's going to keep taking his piece. He takes lots of money, and it's not good for you. So how can we stop that? Well, there's one really good way to stop that, and we call it an IRA. And an IRA is like a force field against Uncle Sam, and he can't get your money. Pretend like your IRA is the Starship Enterprise, and you're Jean-Luc Picard, and the taxman is a Borg spaceship, and Jean-Luc Picard says, "Raise the shields," and the Borg spaceship's like, "Pew, pew, pew, pew," or a cube if you're a fan. And it's trying to penetrate this force field, but it can't because the IRA is too powerful for the Borg spaceship, for Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam cannot penetrate it. Jean-Luc Picard is an IRA. Okay, so IRA. There's 2 ways to do an IRA. He's still going to get you, but he can't get you in here. If he gets you at the beginning, he taxes you when you make it. That's a Roth IRA. If he taxes you at the end when you take it out, that is a traditional IRA. We're going to talk first about a traditional IRA because this is the old one. Traditional, cursive, that's old. Okay, you make $5,000. There's no taxman here, goes right in. Interest, $500. No taxman here, goes in. $5,000 again, boom. $1,050 in interest, boom. Okay, now this keeps growing and growing. You get the point. You understand. You're smart. Now it becomes, let's say by the time you retire, $1 million. Retirement. That's the key. You can't take money out of that account until you are 59 and 1/2 years old. That's a long time. There's also some qualified distributions, and we'll put that in the corner down here, like if you want to buy your first house or if you go back to school. I don't really know how to draw a school. Maybe put a flag there. And if you get really sick or you die, then they're not going to tax you. But otherwise, you're going to have to pay big taxes, your regular tax, which for most people is 25%, and then a 10% penalty. So 35% penalty to take money out of there unless you wait till here. So you leave that money in and you let it sit, but you can't touch it. And then finally, when you come out, he's been waiting here, and he says, you know what? I've been waiting for 35 years to get to that money since you were really young, and I'm going to take a chunk. And now that million is $650,000. That kind of stinks, all right? You still made a lot more money than you would have if the IRA wasn't there, but he takes a lot at the end. And you really don't have to take all $1 million out at once, but that's just to explain. So let's move him from here to the beginning. And that's not a traditional anymore. That's a Roth IRA in block letters and colors because it's new and fancy and exciting. So let's walk through this again. $6,600. He's going to take his piece at the beginning. You're down to $5,000. Put it in there. And let's put a big red line in between. You can hardly see it. Let's make it a black line. Big black line. This is what you put in. This is your interest. So your interest now is $500. He can't get it. So no taxes. Next, another $6,600 right here. He's going to take his piece and $5,000 again. And your interest now is $1,050. Great. Now, here's the great thing about a Roth IRA. This money has already been taxed. So guess what? If I want to take that money, here's me coming into my Roth IRA. I look like Brad Pitt. I can take this and spend it on whatever I want. I can buy a car with it, a really fancy car that I have no business buying. You know why? Because he doesn't get to tell me what I do with my contributions. It's on this side of the line, okay? Your interest, this is just like a traditional IRA. You have to wait till 59.5, or you have to wait for one of these, the house or the school or whatever, the qualified distributions, to get to this money. So this is like a big Christmas present, and it's packaged up, and it's not a Christmas present, it's a retirement present, and you can't open it till you retire. Okay, so ideally you do want to leave your money in here, because then it keeps growing and growing, and then you get lots of money when you retire. Okay, here's the next best part. So let's say it keeps growing and growing, and by the time you get done, you have $300,000 on this side of the line and $700,000 on the interest side of the line. Okay, now that's definitely possible. I have a spreadsheet on my website called the RC. You can see how this is possible to have actually way more in your interest than you do in your contributions. So this money has never been taxed. Remember, he hasn't come in here and taxed it yet. Guess what? All of it comes out without being taxed. That's $1 million when you're done. It's awesome. This is the only way that I know of that you can get tons and tons of money, hundreds of thousands or even millions, without this guy touching a penny of it. That's why this is so fantastic. Okay, this is a mess. Let's clean it up and let's review. Get this out of here. All right. Benefits of IRAs. Okay? They are taxed only once. Awesome. Qualified distributions if you need them, like your house or your school, or if something bad happens medically, or unfortunately you die. So then benefits of a Roth IRA is those, plus you can withdraw your contributions at any time without being taxed, no penalties, nothing. Don't even think about that 35%. And you are never taxed on your interest earned, which could be hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars that go untaxed by the government. That is awesome. Okay, so that's a Roth IRA. That was an awesome video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and tell your friends. ThousandAir.com, Twitter, Kevin is Money. Follow me. Awesome. See you guys later. ThousandAir.com.